and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. So, what we're going to do, give me 1 second. I'm going to make a note. There we go. Note has been done. Kind of turned off my mic last time at the end of the last quest. They couldn't hear me. That's all cool. Let's see. What are we doing today? We are doing the Great Divide, working on the main story quest line. So the Great Divide, and we're going to get a set of earrings. Interesting. Daystar earrings or evening star? Oh, okay. The Great Divide. Meneth's thoughts keep returning to the fate of the students of Balsadon. All friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculate. Angular will send word if there are any development. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns aesthetic fluctuations, which we had previously attributed to good King Mogul Mog's 7. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have yet to thank. Yet all is not well in Tweleswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing aesthetic disturbance of considerable magnitude. It might even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation. And I would have you. Oh, you want me? Oh, how nice. Scylla, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Eorzea south are come to Revan's Toll seeking asylum. From Yoda? What? It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Scylla, you know full well we have resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen. Word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Or they come from Olda. Thickman, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. I don't like negotiation, but it looks like we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's get to the 7th heaven and see what these bad boys want. They better bring something to the table. Like saying all hands on deck to build like a hotel or something. Right, where y'all at? There you go. Draggle-tailed refugee. Oh, watch it there, lady. With the king outfit. Apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Muthalia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. 12 be praised. It is you. We're ready and willing to work. Same as the joke. Just give us a task, and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Beg your pardon, Simon. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Oda for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what got took. They said there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palm. Inroad claims do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our back. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I could see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where, and then it came to me. Riven's told. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you could surely do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the domain petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight. Pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret I must deny this request. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? Why don't y'all become adventurers? Like me? If I might have a word. Tataru is Artemis. Ill tidings from Oda, my lady. Alphanod has been wounded. What? What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells. None of blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Well, that's what you get when you riot. You need to control your own. When you get out of hand, get put down like a rabid dog. Antecedent, please. If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. Y'all been peaceful? I don't see no reason not to. My lady, we are not ones to stand idly by and watch it suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, oh, it's not the media. The media would have said protest. Oh, continuing on. I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. The authorities determine if refugees attacked without provocation. Those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphanet and quickly. If he's in danger or worse, I will have you and none other by his side. Got it. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Yada and Papamo will see to it. Alphanot is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Tigmo. Uh-oh, something's going down. Something is going down. Let's head to Thailand. See what's cracking. We're about to have a big war come up again. It's always something with this. Always some. Never a dull moment. Where are we going? Adventurers Guild sounds good. Bar. Get up in here. Ooh, let's talk to her real quick. Yeah, I took all her cards. Hey, Alfred, how you doing, little buddy?
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
See that lady on the right? She'd have me banned on Twitch, I think it is. Showing too much of that underbob.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists, and you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Alright, so hopefully they get it under control. But for us, we get us a free earring. This one has a bunch more stats on it, so we'll take this. We'll take the day star earring. And that's it for us today. So thanks for joining me. My name's Tick, and we'll be back tomorrow to continue with the main story quest line. Till then, y'all take care.